Hi, I'm Exesis, and this is Hearts of Iron 4 by Blood Alone, where we're playing the German Reich with expert AI. And as we've been doing the last few episodes, I think we should just check out these naval engagement we have. So that was just convoys, and this one is convoys as well. They show up because the British fleet showed up here to destroy them. Same thing with this, we sunk some Belgian convoys. Up here, however, we managed to sink the Marat, which was the Soviet pride of fleet. So this is good. It brings down the surrender limit a little bit more. We also have damaged some of their remaining cruisers. Would of course have been better if we could keep that one for ourselves. Now down here we engaged the British, and we've managed to sink 5 of their light cruisers and 9 destroyers for 1 Junkers 87, so that's a good trade. And we came out relatively undamaged for most of our ships. And yeah, let's get rid of that one. Now we engage them again. And we can actually see it on this one. But if we hover over here, we can see that we sunk an additional 7 light cruisers and 1 destroyer here. So that's nice. Down here in Africa, we're currently having a tough time defending. I think these tank divisions probably just need to be retreated a bit. They are so low on strength, and it's especially manpower that they are short on. And they've got no armor left. Even though they have a almost full complement of tanks. Well, not this division, but the other one has most of their tanks already here. 142 out of 150. And we're gonna back off the tank divisions, and we'll let the motorized divisions defend here. The motorized divisions are probably much in the same situation. They don't have the troops to withstand this, so maybe we back one of these off as well, let it recuperate a little bit. Now we just have to, and our paratroops are also very much out of strength here. And it's going to be the same because they're in combat, they can't really reinforce. We need to switch them around somehow here. I think we might want to bring some fresh troops in. Maybe we can get some of the let's just see if we can get them into, who's this one here? That would be Paul Hussar. Would it? No. With 2 divisions. Here it looks like Student has lost one as well. That's weird. No, we don't want to send an expeditionary force. We want to ask for one. It doesn't seem... No, okay then. Yeah, we can probably only do that from our puppet states over here. Let's see, Hungary wanted to give us some earlier. Request forces. Let's grab another 6 divisions from them. And obviously they ended up all over the place. Let's assign them down here. Actually, yeah, they'll have to be under Rommel's command for now. They are mostly fully stuffed, so it'll be fine. We'll just move them down here and see if we can make sure not to lose Alamein, of course. They're just smashing in here. If we look at it, it's 40 divisions that are trying to breach the gap there. And they're actually not suffering attrition. They're probably in good position there then. Do we have, yeah, we've got air support here. Maybe not enough of it, but we should have more than enough here, I would say. And they're flying in day and night. This is almost all of our long-range fighters that are here. We've got all of these old tactical bombers. They can do logistics only, I think. Hardly worth it for them to actually do anything down here. The same thing with the... It's funny that it's called the Stuka. These, however, are really good at those areas or ground support, so we want to have them doing that. And don't think we need to fly in any more supplies, actually. Let's move the airport there, and these 2 tactical bomber wings I think we will move. We'll leave the other ones here. We can't really do any naval combat with them either. But we can move them... We can probably do more use down here. Let's move them down to Stavropol and have them here in the Kuban region. And at least they'll be doing something. I did relocate a couple of the fighter wings we have here, because we've actually managed to regain enough numbers here that the airbase got overburdened, so I'm just moving a couple of these fighters out. Otherwise it's still the BF-109s here. We've actually been doing quite well here against the, I guess, mostly Americans. And they're flying with the bombers in, and we've actually managed to amass a big enough force here that... Yeah, we lose some fighters, but we've managed to destroy 98 bombers. And we're disrupting... I can't see it here, but I think we're disrupting about half of their bombers. So that's good. Air situation here on the... Let's just let it tick for a little bit. Air situation here on the Eastern Front is terrible. And yeah, we can actually do that comparison if you want to see what they are using. So we're starting to use these Focke-Wulf 190s. And if you press this little equipment comparison, you can get up a list here, and you can select both from your own and aircraft you've been into combat against. So their newest one is the LAG-3A. And you can see here that they have 16 more air attack than us. They have 6 less agility. And we know that this one reduces agility by 6 and air attack by increases air attack 16. So they've got an additional heavy cannons, 2 times cannons here instead of the rocket rails. And they've got drop tanks instead of radio navigation. They don't have the night penalty reduction that we do. And that makes their aircraft heavier, so it's slower. And that's kind of how it is. We've got the same air defense because they're using self-sealing tanks and armor plates too. But we should be fighting fairly evenly with them. They should be having a production cost that is higher than ours. It should be somewhere around 40 or a little bit there above. And their aircraft is probably better than ours at straight up. While we were here, we were actually missing loads of steel for whatever reason. And let's make sure that we are importing from... I'll take 54 from Hungary. And Italy can get some help from us as well. That puts a -10. Don't really want to take it from Vichy France, but okay, we get 13 from Romania for 1 factory. We need more aluminum as well, so let's get some more. That's looking a lot better. We should probably look into taking the resource ones because we're trading away a lot of factories now. You see, 38 factories are being traded away at the moment. We are increasing our factory count quite quickly. Let's get rid of the miners here. I see that the Soviets only have about 300 factories left in total, and we're up to about 500. Of course, we were about 400 each, so we've taken about 100 from them. So that's good. You can also see we've inflicted 3.6 million casualties to the Soviets, and we've taken 1.6 million losses. That's a lot of losses, but we're on the attacking side, mind you. So you can also see a lot of their war scores from destroying our planes, sadly enough. And the Allies have about 400 factories or 300 factories, somewhere about there too. So we are building up our industry quite a lot. If we could just get rid of some of these deficits. We need to increase the anti-tank production too, it looks like. But this is, I think the infantry equipment here is the most pressing. Let's get rid of some of these other ones. We've probably got a lot more ships that are actually constructing now that our fleet is repaired. Let's move these up to the top for now. Or almost to the top. And I think we want to add the anti-air cannons here as well. Now we're currently pouring in new factories into infantry equipment. We're going to need more into artillery here as well, I think, and support equipment we have increased, but let's bump that up to an even number. Don't think we need these. I think we've got plenty of them. Yeah, we do have a stockpile of the mechanized equipment. We have a huge deficit of trucks too. We should probably add another factory in, or 2 factories in, just so we actually get that production up. And we're down to 8 out of 9 there. Okay, so let's remove that factory that isn't used here anyway. We don't want to add another one there. We do want to add a few more into... Oh, we actually increased production here already, so that should be fine. I think we do need yet another one here on light tanks. We should probably be phasing out the Panzer IIIs about now too. We're still converting to the Panzer III Gs, or Hs, from the Gs, so we'll keep this line going as converting them for now. Also need to find a use for these. And we've got some surplus rubber. Would be nice if we could put that into aircraft. And we probably need more of the Fokker Wolves. Don't think it's any point in putting more into the Bf-109s. And we need to upgrade most of our medium bombers as well. It's hard to see what we're lacking in this screen. And it doesn't seem to have counted in anything here just yet. For the ones here with zeros we are probably lacking in. We'll leave that for now. We need to add all those other factories where we have. And we're working our way towards Stalingrad here. And we got bogged down in the supply situation. And you can see all across the line here, the Soviets have gone to massive counterattack. And they've got a lot of strength in their units. I think a lot of our... We need to be on the defensive a little bit here, I think. Can't cancel out these attacks. We should be able to hold them off. I might lose a territory here or there. And we can concentrate our... Oh, we could cut off... And that's not going to help us by cutting off the railway there. We need to cut it off up here too, in that case, to isolate Veliki Luki. Maybe we could actually move the tanks surrounding us, capture that though. Let's Bulgarian to reposition. I want to see if we can make a concentrated effort into there. Up here we are, well, we're really close to Moscow. We did manage to capture Tula. And this is why we don't have any trucks. And they're all used for logistics at the moment, and they're probably being bombed. Lipetsk. And he is leaving there. Definitely want to see if we can rush him while we are at it. Are we moving into this tile? No. We want to have at least one division moving in there. And let's pin them down there. Now we need to get the gun situation under control. Do we have anything that we can retire maybe? And I guess we could retire the strategic bombers or the Junkers 87s. Those are the carrier ones. We could retire these. That's 4 factories. I don't think they were actually closed down until... maybe they were closed down in 42. And tank production, we could cut back a bit on the Tiger production. Don't think we need to have this much anymore here. And these should go straight into trucks and guns. We haven't really reached the full production efficiency there either. And that'll cut our production. Well, how many are we producing now? We're producing 1 per day. That's 4 per week. Yeah, that's half of the Tigers. We have the ones that we need for the divisions. They are in training, so we'll build up a small stockpile. We can always add more factories back in here at a later point. I think we are doing okay on medium tanks as well. Yeah, we've got a surplus of them, but we are burning through them quite quickly as well. We barely got a positive balance. But we really need to rectify this, of course. We need to increase production by at least 185, probably more. And we're producing... That's about, we need to increase our capacity by about 50%. We probably need even more factories than this going on if we want to work off this deficit. What we could do too is actually bring up the carabiners and bump those up as well. They're a little bit cheaper, but no, they're not that much cheaper. Let's just put on 50% more factories there. Don't think we've got 20 of them in the queue here, but we'll get there. And we're capturing quite a lot of factories from the well, not anymore. I think we're pretty bogged down here at the moment. We need to keep an eye out for all of these red bubbles. These divisions are moving in there. Let's see if we can shorten the gap there. That should be possible. I think we move a few of these up, keep one there. And we don't have any supply here, so it's tough to hold on to these tiles. You need to go there and there. And of course we're attacking with 1 motorized division in there. I want to have them all coming down there. I don't think we need to be all the way up there. Something like that. Let's see if it helps. No. I'll let them regain a little bit of strength. This one it seems we're taking. And at least, yeah, they try to reinforce there. They go in anyway. Unfortunately, we didn't do an overrun. Let's wait until the motorized arrive here. Let's see if we can advance up another tile. This should help with supply situation too if we can free up this. We're going to lose that tile there. Send in a few more divisions to see if we can hold it off a little bit. Okay, well that's sad. I moved in loads of reinforcements there. I can move forward here, and maybe here. And it does look like they've cooled off just a little bit on their attacks, except down here in the south. And we managed to destroy another destroyer. And we're probably going to sink this cruiser. Yeah. And that was the Exeter. It was sunk by the Turpits. Exeter was involved in combat down here, wasn't she? Against the Graf's Bay. And we sunk an American destroyer as well. And lost an aircraft, lost a convoy, and destroyed one. There's a lot of convoy combat going on down here. Okay, Italy isn't fulfilling our demands. And now all of a sudden everything has shifted again. Of course we did make a big difference. That's, yeah, we need to remove 2 factories there, I think. I don't think we actually need this anymore. 10 chromium, let's back that down then. And see if it stabilizes. So we can remove yet another one. Let's take one from Sweden. Aluminium. And bring that back down 2 as well. No, just 1. Oh yeah, because we're getting double up here from Hungary. And that gives us a few factories back at least. How did it go down in... yeah, we're just barely holding on here. Have we managed to reconstitute anything? No, it's going to take quite some time, I think, before they are fully reinforced. It doesn't actually show us. Where are... okay. Oh, we managed to get troops that were all up in Finland. Let's have them all go over there and cross there and get all the way down to Greece. And you are, of course, you're in Iran. You want to move there. I don't know if we can actually strategically redeploy them out from here. Well, now it's only one division guarding Sibley, so let's try to take that. Let's see if we can... oh, we did manage to advance here, that's good. It looks like we are attacking them here now, so we got pushed out from there. Let's abort that attack. We are much better off defending here with our motorized divisions. Would be nice if we could push them out from here too. Which way can we actually take? We need that supply hub, I think. Stalingrad is hard to reach now when it is well defended. Okay, well, we do want to knock them out from here, I think. Let's start there and then go down there. Here we should be able to push. Let's send 1 division up there. And we'll send 7 divisions there. And these can go there as well. Let's attacking across the river. I really want to get up here to Rishav. I want you to redeploy. And we will attack north here with these stacks. And maybe that direction too. Push in there, should be fine. I should probably keep a little bit low on offensive operations. We're gonna have really bad supply here because this is in a new supply zone and we are in a new region and we don't own any other tiles there. We do want to see if we can widen this up a bit. We have doctrines available. That would be naval doctrines. Yeah, we're gonna go down to floating airfields, I think, and then we'll go down towards naval air operations. Let's keep going down here. Battle fleet concentration gives us a little bit more organization for our capital ships. Our fleet, of course, is very heavy on it. Why aren't they commencing? Oh, because she is gone. Let's send Jessica Bierman then. And then we have... we got Caesar in here in England still. Just keeping an eye on their movements. And now we've got actually no one here in Moscow. That sucks, because we're going to lose some... actually quite a lot. We'll have to check back here in 15 days and re-establish our intel network. No, tanks aren't here yet, of course. Let's just check down in Africa here again. Yeah, now we're just cycling through these. Don't think we're gonna make it down here on time with other ones. And the Italians aren't sending anything from further back either. It does look like not the motorized, but the panzer divisions might be able to come in a little bit. Remove those out once they get defeated. Then we're gonna have to move the paratroopers out as well. Actually, let's set up one there and see if we can start to reconstitute them. So you're going all the way from there, and then once there, you ship over to there. And these have just started moving towards Helsinki. And they're going to take a few days before they have redeployed. And these offensives are going really good. This one not so good. Let's see if we throw some more bodies into the count there. That looks like it's going okay then. Can we do anything with our tanks here? Don't think so. Don't think we have any... They've got so much mass there too. And we really want to move them across here again, I think. Let's see if we can widen up this gap a bit. Okay, so that attack isn't working. It's probably their air superiority that's being a pain for us. Oh yeah, we've only got BF-109s flying here. We have consolidated them though. And we should be able to move 2 more wings into there. And give them a little bit more central position. And here we've got the Focke-Wulfs. Also have a little bit of a tough time, of course. Let's move a few up. We should be having plenty of opportunities around here. Ryazan is one. Yeah, we've got one here. I have that we'd like to take if possible. Yeah, we maybe need to swap the switch the tanks around there. It looks like we might be pushing up a little bit here at least. Here we go. We're at the gates of Veliky, so we will punch straight for that. Make sure that we are trying to pin down the sides there as well. Looks like we were not successful in this attack. Well, I think we will stabilize that there. Okay, they have managed to get in to Al Alamein. It's just a question if we get there before them now. Now at least they are suffering attrition. You can't really return there, you're gonna be completely defeated in that case. You're gonna have to move these down here, I think. No, I shouldn't be able to stack that many in one location. Okay. Why are you moving? Okay, that's good. They are shipping over. This is not very good though. There are Germans in the Baltic, or there are Soviets in the Baltic. Got a few extra submarines here though, they're not going to help us right now. Do any of these have any kind of... no, they don't have any anti-submarine capability. Neither do these. These do, however. Why are they... That actually works out a little bit in our favor at the moment. Convoy escort. Put them up here. Commander. Raider. A high sea fleet is at combat. Oh, we found the repulse. I think we're sinking it too. Yes, there we go. We sunk another battleship. That's nice. Here we go, we've got another operative. Oh, we might need another Brit. Let's grab him and put him into Moscow. So we start building our... Okay, this one doesn't seem to be working. Let's see if we can spin it around a bit and increase the front size instead. I'm going to try to take the opposing tiles first. We should be moving up here. And we've almost pushed them across the river here. I don't know, see where this river starts. This river starts here, so we should be able to wrap around here. Is it a river crossing towards Litebsk? You can see here. Yes, they are attacking across the river. Maybe this river goes further up than I can see. Let's get rid of this arrow. Yeah, we can see it all the way up here. So what we want to do is move the tanks up to Tula. We've got supplies up here. And we're gonna try to get into this area. Just got a tank division there, so let's try to strike it. Maybe we can strike straight through there. That looks like it might be possible. It would be nice if we can swing up north against that airport as well. Let's start softening them up a bit. Let's see if we can help out here too. Because grabbing Stalingrad would be so good for us. Oh, this can actually help us with guns quite a lot. So, we can form some Reich commissariats. To improve use of local resources, industry and manpower, we should look into establishing quasi-autonomous subject governments in our conquered areas. And this unlocks the decision to form Norwegian, Nederlande, Belgium, Nordfrankreich, Ostland and the Ukraine. And that of course is down all the way. No, here, all the way over here. So that's a good one to pick up. I'm thinking if we form, we're going to form Norway at least, and I don't think we can form Ostland or Ukraine yet. Belgian Nordfrankreich might be a good one to form as well. I'm not sure about the Netherlands. We might want to build some rocket bases there first. Yeah, that could be useful as well, but what we really need now is to pick up long-range escorts. We need this light aircraft research bonus, I think. I'm gonna pick that one up because we're soon done with rocketry, and after rocketry we go for jet engines, and we kind of want to pick up these even better fighters, so we can design our jet fighters on the advanced airframe instead. And we also want to pick up cannons and probably at least improved mediums. We already got the research bonus for that, of course. Now we'll see if we manage to get down to these. And then we're researching some tank techs, so time to start doing the Panthers and so on. And we really need to start working on military police too as well, I think. Yeah, we got some support from Hungary. Thinking maybe we can see exactly how many we have here. If we look in garrisons, now that we can only see what is missing. We probably want to add some more armored cars somewhere. We had a couple of in... looks like Czechoslovakia is armored cars, Denmark is armored cars. Belgium, we might form something else with the Draco, Bravina. Estonia is a pretty small country. Maybe we could switch them over to armored cars as well. We're going to use a lot more armored cars, but it gives us back at least a few guns. Latvia. Let's just see what happens to the armored cars here, because we're going to see them go down a bit. We can actually check. It's 6 divisions of 60 each, so that's 300. We can add Latvia as well. Let's start off that way. That'll save us some guns as well. And they just need to reinforce there, of course. And let's go down here. And I think we'll keep our troops that are garrisoning the Norwegian ports. And let's just check our factory count. So we got 268 military factories and 183 civilian factories. And once we form this one here, they of course declare war. And it does look like we have missed a few out there. But this also means that we don't need to occupy this country anymore. Now we can actually request garrison support from them. And we got another country that lends us things. That's interesting. And we should be able to see everything. So we're gaining a little bit more of these, I should say. Now, of course, we can't see them here anymore. We've got them here under subjects. We can see that we have gained access to 65% of their military industry and 25% of their civilian industry. And before we had about 40% military and civilian. So that should give us some more military factories. I do kind of want to work at least Romania and Hungary to the same status. But that's going to take a little bit more work, I think. Now we lost 15 convoys here. Wonder if we actually lost any divisions. No, they just lost almost all of their strength. I kind of defeated the point of them of us actually keeping them here. Let's give them back to Hungary. Let's go back here and see if we can get some... Actually, maybe we can get some Romanian forces. Request forces. We have a few. I have 4 here and 1 here. Let's grab those or set them to this line. Strategically redeploy down to Kalamata and ship over to... no. And then ship over to Tobruk, and you should be on your way. The rest of these divisions, we'll give them back to Romania. The question is, what do we want to do with the Netherlands? They aren't actually bombing the Netherlands anymore. But then these areas are about the ones that we will be able to build rocket sites in. Maybe. And I don't think we can build them in subject states unless they also have the technology. It does look like we need some more construction tech before we're actually able to do this. Yeah, in the Netherlands we can actually release off. And they have... let's just check what they have. They've got quite a few civilian factories. Let's check what we're actually getting from them. Because I think we've got it fairly much under control here. Not really, 42%. We're getting 37% of their factories. So 12 factories. And we get 65% of their... that would be 12 mills and about the same amount of... yeah, I think that's another one that's worth doing. Let's release them here. Now they end up as a separate entity. And they will be better off supporting us this way. We increased our factory count yet a little bit again. No, we still have some factories to go here. And we can probably get some garrison support from them as well. Another 165,000. Okay, they need to redeploy still. Are these in position? Yeah, but they're defending. Why would they want to push down here? Yeah, of course, we've got the supply lines here. But we are moving in with 2 divisions there. That should be fine. We did manage to push forward 2 tiles here. And just threatening the railway there. We need to take the other point of the railway first. Let's see how we go here together. We are going to take that tile there at least. Don't want to lose this one though. You need to go up there, I think, and let's reinforce this combat. And this is looking good. We can knock this airport out. We might get a little bit less of the Soviet Air Force here. And push straight towards Stalingrad if possible. They of course did manage to move on here. Let's make sure that we move up there and pour in with whatever divisions we have here and try to knock them back from there. They seem to be happy suffering attrition here at the moment with 30 divisions. And we've managed to mostly reconstitute all of our divisions here. We should be able to knock them out from there too. We can't have 30 divisions in combat. We are probably going to form these later on. Do we have anything else we want to spend war support? It would be good if we could get up a little bit more. heroes would probably be the one, right? Yeah, casualties. Got loads of minus on the casualty side. That's at least stable. And they're bombing the same region, so I'm happy with that. I could probably build some more state levels of anti-aircraft in this region too. Add one here and one here. And then we have the entire region covered with at least level 1s. Now we can give up that attack, that's not helping us. Let's move some fresh divisions in there. And now we can push here. And let's push towards the railway. Let's make sure that we've got some infantry following up here too. Something like so. Let's make sure that we are watching down here again. Yeah, now this one's fizzling out. When are these retreating then? This is it's not looking good. Looks like we might be able to cross up here. Let's see if we can get all the way to Stalingrad. You guys also need to move just up here somewhere. It's so hard to fight in these areas with no... Here we need to secure this railway, I think. Or build a new one. Let's try to seize it from them. They've got no organization there. We had taken the supply hub, so they're also out of supply here now. They do have one there though. Let's just keep our eyes peeled here. We don't want to lose these. Yeah, there we are. Managed to get them out at least. We can give up on that attack. It doesn't look like we are getting anywhere there. We have supply here, they don't, so let's push a little bit. Xinjiang troops. We do need to bolster up the defenses there, I think. Let's see if we can push them out of there. Support with a few other ones. Let's see if we can move in a little bit closer there. No, the submarine isn't going to help us against these, but these should be early submarines and we might be able to sink a few of them with our destroyers here. And they're going to give us some guns. Thank you very much. Non-aggression pact, not interested. Oh, I've got another panzer division. I guess this is Rommel's panzer division, really. I'm not sure he can make very much use of it. I'm gonna try to ship it over. I wish we could sink some of these. We are engaging them out here too. Oh, the Wasp is here. I want to bolster that up. Our tanks did manage to knock out the railway here, I think. However, they do have a collateral railway coming up from the south there, so that didn't help very much. Ryazan is the supply hub is just south of it. So we are heading that way. And it might actually be worth for us to build a quick connection here. It's going to be some while before we can hook it up any other way. Just hook it into Tula there and make sure that that one is high priority. Probably don't need this one as a level 2, level 1 is fine. Let's get it done as quickly as possible. And we will keep pushing along the railway line here. I got the next supply hub here by Litebsk, and then one south of Voronezh here. But Litebsk is the crossroads. So if we take Litebsk, we will cut them off. We'll just go straight down here by our already secure territory. And we do want to send more troops in to defend here. Now we did manage to knock them off one tile here. That makes us one closer to the Litsiluki. Let's just make sure that we don't overreach with our tanks here. It looks like we're taking that tile as well. Oh, we finished the electric torpedo. And there's loads and loads and loads of things we want to do. But I'm thinking maybe we actually go for the... we don't have the experience for it. But that makes it easier. Radar would also be nice to knock out. As would these. And something for the fuel situation. Armor protection for our tanks. And military police, of course. We could probably use some upgrades here as well. But a big problem, of course, is that we just don't have enough. Yeah, we'll hold off a little bit on those. Military police would be useful. I think military police is probably the most useful. That will save us armored cars and that will save us guns. And we are actually reducing our... that's maybe because we don't have the need for those garrisons anymore, of course. How are we doing down by Stalingrad? Now we did manage to actually push forward quite a lot here. And we just finished defending one here. What are they missing? Probably troops. We probably should move them back to Rostov to reconstitute. They can come back at full strength and we'll take Stalingrad in the next week, hopefully. They want to give us some equipment, thank you very much. Oh, 3 howitzers, well, that's 3 howitzers more than we had before. I think this push is going to go well. Up here it seems like we are defending. We do have good supply, we should be able to knock them out from here, I think. And leave that one out of it. Let's see if we can shorten down our lines a little bit. And they're moving in there as a day. Let's make sure that we start softening them up a bit there. Let's move the tanks into them. Does look like we were having a... no, we were having a decent time there. Do you have anything with... you've got decent organization, you can go there. That's KU. The strength bars aren't really helping us here today. We should be able to... no, those aren't going to help us. But these should be able to knock them back a little bit at least. No, they're too far away. And we did manage to capture the railway here, so we are soon going to be in supply. We just need to repair this one, 4 days. And then maybe we can keep on pushing a little bit down south here. If we can cut them off down here, I think the Iranians might be able to No, they're just gonna sweep out that direction. But they do have airplanes down there. It's a shame we didn't. No, they don't actually have an aircraft station there anymore. Well, that's good. It could explain our successes there as well. How are we doing here? They've actually only got one. They managed to shoot down an aircraft even though there's no active ones. We've just lost so many aircraft here. We pop them up to air superiority. They've only got 100 fighters there. What do we have going on here? They got 1,000 fighters here. So I think we're wise to just stick to ground support there. How are we doing up here? Don't think it's worth flying air superiority here. We're probably only doing interception good. And there we go, some extra research speed. I think did we actually go for the... yeah, we went for military police there, that's good. I think we swap this one over for armor protection. We're not going to be attacking up there with just one division. Seems silly. And we'll do this, however. And now it looks like we are advancing on Velikiluki. That's another supply hub. We are fighting for Lipetsk, which is another supply hub. Hopefully we can take this one from them. Let's bring up a little bit more force there. And we want to move this line down, I think. I would like to rescue our friends here as well. No. I want to use these normal infantry. And let's move this line back to Tsibli. We can move tanks down in the hills here. It's not perfect tank territory, but it's better than the mountains. We should be able to cross over the river here somewhere and then run our way down towards Baku. Remember, down here is the oil fields that we really want to have control over. Well, we've got a decent stockpile though, but it looks like we've shortened off the line a little bit there. We managed to take this one. Would be nice if we can kick them back across the river here. And we did manage to take Velikiluki. So the next objective here would be Rezev. Alright, closing in on Moscow. But they are looking very thin up here. So maybe we actually move Guderian up north. Now we can remove that front line now, I think. And we'll see if we can just swing up north there. I think that's worth it. We got one. These we can swing up a little bit north and try to sweep in this way. Would be nice to get Rezev, but maybe we can work with Tula and work our way up towards Moscow this way. But we really want to take Lipetsk here. That should be able to allow us to take all of this territory down here. Move moving those motorized divisions as well. We are knocking them out, but not very fast. Let's attack south here too. You can see their org is falling. Make sure that our tanks are engaged. And we didn't manage to stop them there. Keep going down here then. And now there's only one division there. Oh, I can attack from here. Yeah, we'll send those around there, except the tanks, they can go across here. Don't know how many tanks this tank division actually has anymore. Yeah, I think we need to send another round of light tanks over. I don't think we've got any stockpile. We actually do have a whole bunch stockpiled. That was a Czechoslovakian one, wasn't it? Yeah. Or Slovakian one. See if we can start Lend-Lease. We'll send 15 Panzer 2Ds. We'll send some... those 20. What do we have? Those. I think that's a light tank. Not sure. Those are medium tank chassis. Don't have a very big stockpile of captured tanks. We do have a couple of T34s. Let's send them over. They can actually make use of them. Okay, we did at least manage to take back Jabrevan, so now we should probably have our line going down there too. And move this one back up. I think that's fine. I want these to strategically redeploy instead. And we'll see where we actually deploy them when we need them. Lipetsk should fall quite quickly. And with that, the supply of the Soviets in this area should fall. As now they've only got this supply hub, which is disconnected from their supply network. And they've got Stalingrad down here, of course, but we can close in from the north here now. Alright, but that's going to be all for today. So thank you very much for watching. Take care and see you next time.